making all this chocolate completely bean to bar. Where are these cacao beans coming from? This map is literally depicting 20 degrees above and below the equator. So that's going to ensure that all this cacao we're getting is growing in consistently warm, gorgeous, beautiful, sunny, not at all like outside right now. Does anybody actually know how cacao grows if you're not looking at the wall behind you? Cacao is going to grow in little pods like this. This here is a Theobroma cacao pod that has been dried for presentation. Pods are going directly off the trunk and the branches, and they're not that dark brown chocolate color. They're coming in a bunch of different colors. Now these different colors are happening because this tree has gone through millions of years of not only cross-pollination, but also mutation. They can interchange. So one tree can actually provide all of them. So this is how far that mutation has come, and it really just does its job of attracting insects to their flowers. When we crack it open, it's not voila, a chocolate bar. Inside the pod, it's definitely not chocolate, mostly because it looks like this. So this here, yeah, that's the face I'm looking for. They're lined with banana leaves. And the reason why we're doing that is we want to retain all of the fruit and all of the moisture surrounding each and every bean. Because the longer the bean has contact with these fruitier juices and flavors, the more opportunities it has to steal that inside. As soon as you crack this pod open, the fruit will actually begin to ferment right on the spot. And that's due to a lot of airborne bacteria and yeast that is flying around, but this is a good thing. It's our favorite thing. Because any chocolate that's good chocolate will be fermented before it's further processed. So we're taking all these bags full of bean and fruit, we're throwing it into the very top box, and then we're just going to let it sit there for about 2 to 3 days. And the natural heat and humidity of the area is going to allow this fermentation to happen a lot faster.
Has anybody ever done any culturing of yeast and maybe said, we'll do this yeast and not that one?
I'm actually very curious about that myself. I haven't seen anything happen just yet. Directly from your general glucose, fructose, and sucrose into ethyl alcohol, and from there into acetic acid. And that's going to go ahead and allow all these flavors to develop. Now this long wooden rack is known as a second order. And these are all held underneath greenhouse-style roofs to accumulate heat, but also to control exactly how much moisture leaves the bean. It will take about 8 days to dry each and every bean out to about 7% moisture at maximum. But we're not only drying these beans out for the sake of making shipping easier, but also for the sake of making chocolate easier. This room is the grinding room, but we commonly refer to it as the hot room as well, because we keep it actually at 85 degrees Fahrenheit at any given point. That's to ensure that any chocolate that is being produced doesn't have the opportunity to solidify, which is currently circulating all this chocolate through a number of temperature curves. So it's warming it up, it's cooling it down, warming it up, cooling it down over and over and over again through a process known as tempering. It makes your chocolate shiny, makes your chocolate feel better in your mouth, and it will also encourage your chocolate to melt at body temperature. We're going to use that shinier looking, or not the shinier, the matte finish pipe. That's a little wider and directing to the right. That pipe has a corkscrew inside that will incorporate these whole ingredients into the chocolate. But it's going to take all these molds and fill each and every vessel with a pre-portioned amount of chocolate. Once those chocolates get filled up, they're going to get passed over to the room directly behind it, which is our cold room. And that room is about 40-45 degrees Fahrenheit, and someone's in there bundled up very tightly, taking all these molds and throwing them onto a vibrating table. That vibrating table is going to shake up all the molds to ensure that any air bubbles that got mixed in will resurface and pop, and it also ensures that it takes the shape of the mold. After it gets all leveled out, it's going to get sent into our wind tunnel, where it will set for about 20 minutes. And in that 20 minutes, not only will it fully take the shape of the mold, but it will actually also shrink a little bit. So that way, when we want to unmold it, it's just a matter of turning it upside down, they fall right out. And we just took the entire 3 to 4 day bean to bar process to about, not bad, about 50 minutes, so go us.